Folks, it is time now for our game of the week, and we can't wait. Tremendous anticipation all across the college football landscape for this matchup. Both teams have circled this game on their schedule. Two of college football's elite colliding here in a matchup of top 5 teams early in the season. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on the third-ranked team, the Northwestern Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Turn starts inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Handoff here from the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And the ball is picked off. Look out, he's got some space. At the 30 now. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent gain, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. That's reeled in. It's Payne. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job at keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Can he take it all the way? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. There's a wide open receiver, complete. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
You know, this is what makes this receiver so dangerous. If you play him in man, he can run by you for a big play. You decide to sit back in zone, and he's got the savvy and instincts to be able to find that soft spot in the zone, make a catch, and be dangerous.
Oh, and he fumbles. The offense recovers it. They maintain possession but lose a bunch of yards.
He catches a break here. Ball is on the ground. It ends up bouncing right back to him to avoid a disaster for the offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Receiver makes the grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. The Razorbacks hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that previous play. Looking to throw again. Fires it to his target. And he pulls in the catch. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Extra point try coming now. PAT makes the score 7-3.
Northwestern, 3.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Snags the good throw. He'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the catch downfield. They've got him at the 38, but that's a first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Makes a quick grab. They get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. Arkansas, 7. Northwestern, 3.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Caught quickly. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
He's escaping the pocket now. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one.
We are in the age of the mobile quarterback, and you saw it right there. The ability to scramble out of the pocket, extend the play, and make passes like that is invaluable to the offense.
Northwestern now operating in the red zone. They look to throw it here on second down. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And that is no good. And it's still a 4-point margin after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown at the very least, 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Brings up 2nd down.
Offense in a split backfield now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Running back has it on a screen now. Good job with the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen. He's short of the first down mark.
Hey, they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on third down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more third down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Looking to throw yet again. Hits the running back in the flat. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally brought down at the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position.
Well, that's exactly why you dial up a screen. The defense is overcommitting to the pass rush and trying to apply pressure on the quarterback. Great execution, plenty of space available, and man, he had a convoy downfield to help him pick up big yards.
Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, Hogs.
Just get the ball into the hands of your guy and let him do the rest of the heavy lifting with the yards after the catch. What a great catch and score.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
14, Northwestern, 3.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's going to take off. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain. Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. Launching downfield. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions. Locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Stopped at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. It's complete. They've got him, but that completion good enough for 1st down yardage. Northwestern now operating in the red zone. Handoff heading left. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern.
Chris, we're still early in this football game. We're in the 2nd quarter. It's a critical touchdown to get their confidence to believe that they can come back and still win this game.
The extra point is good. They draw within 4 at 14-10. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservatively. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets them up near midfield in 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun looking for a receiver. And the receiver's got it. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many 1st downs? Their own defense. Man, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play, brings up 2nd down. And a quick timeout called by the offense after the play.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Defense is coming after him. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
And it's a solid punt headed toward the sideline. And the punt will bounce out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. Great job by the punter there. Out comes the Northwestern offense out of the field again. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. He's running out of time here. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment for this important play. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
Fourth down coming up.
Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Arkansas, 14, Northwestern.
And the Razorbacks will kick this away to start the second half. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Out comes the Northwestern offense onto the field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First down, looking to throw the football. Lets it go. Catch made, a lot of space now. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Well, this is what you would call a three-down back. Running backs that can run between the tackles, they can get outside, and they can also catch the ball out of the backfield. Here they have the benefit of having one of those kind of backs that can not just catch the ball, but once he gets his hands on the ball, he's got enough wiggle and speed to be able to get after a defense.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Touchdown, Wildcats. They will claim the second half lead.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Point after, up and good. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. Arkansas offense back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. He'll throw it now. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Touchdown, Northwestern. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. Turns on the speed. Can they catch him? All the way for a touchdown. What a highlight moment. The kickoff taken all the way back for a touchdown.
Man, a kick return for a touchdown is one of the most electrifying plays in football. Everything has to align right. Great blocks. Return man hits the crease just like he did there. Then he's off to the races. By the way, if I'm the kickoff coverage team, I don't know if I'd be kicking this guy anymore.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Northwestern offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Second down after that short completion. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The gain moves the ball to the 34. An important third down attempt for this offense. As a design quarterback keeper. Looks like Northwestern will have the first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Third down coming up.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. He's got a man down the middle. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down.
Nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 24. One of those line of scrimmage battles that could help decide this game. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. And he goes down. The important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on 3rd down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
And on the carry, he's heading left.
Well, the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the long drive. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Northwestern.
That's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Touchdown, Wildcats. This offense really clicking.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away.
21.
Not an ideal kickoff as it heads out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Northwestern 31, Arkansas 21.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the out route. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The Razorbacks come up to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Tries to get it to the running back. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. Going the other way, can they stop him? Touchdown, Northwestern. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception. And what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw it on first down. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Second down after the incompletion. Looking to chuck it again. He's moving out of the pocket. The pass ball is incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Trying for a fourth down completion. And now another deep ball here. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
What a great job by this defense. Really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a fourth down play. They step up yet again. You give the ball to your own offense. You work that clock, and you seal victory.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of one.
Brings up second down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he drops back in the gun. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's complete downfield. Both out of bounds, but it's another big gain. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Second down, we're going to throw it. The pocket breaking down. They've got him to sack for the defense.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. Receiver makes the grab. The completion gains about 6 yards, but now it's a fourth down call.
Now, fourth down.
Waste of time.
And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. So on 4th down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. And it's no good. He missed it. Still a 17-point lead after that miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. Downfield shot, falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
It leads to 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd down here. And after the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Pressure is coming. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Looking to scramble. Trying to create here on the move. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the 2nd half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Running with purpose.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and its running back and just keep working that clock.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. They're going to run it here. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
There was so much anticipation, so much preparation.